Hope everybody's doing okay. Let me move these romance angels out the way. Okay. So, let's get to the list. The list is still open, if you guys are wondering, if you're interested. Let me see. I'm trying to... Okay. So the list is open, you guys. As of right now, I have 9 spots available. Let's see if I can go into the chat. Okay, 9 spots available. So I have Alexis and Nadi on the list. So Alexis and chew. My goodness, Nadi. Excuse my sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, so if you guys are interested, all of the information is in the chat or in the description on how to purchase a reading. No super chats. It's either the link from my shop for the happy hour for your questions, or if you have my PayPal directly, you can send it there or via my Cash App. So all of my information will be in the description or in the chat section. It is pinned. So yeah. So let's start here with Miss Alexis. Okay, Alexis, your timestamp is 2:28. Okay, so your first question that you asked was, what will be the outcome if you take a travel nurse assignment next month? Okay, let's see. Let's see what you can potentially expect if you were to take up this job opportunity. Let me move this out of the way. I didn't even notice that there's like this thing hanging. Okay, and then you can move. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, Divine Spirit. Should Alexis know if she were to take this job opportunity for this nursing job? What does she need to know? I'm not taking all of these cards. It's like a lot of cards that just try to come out. You have the Judgment card. You can see that. You have the 6 of Cups, the Empress, and the 6 of Swords. I'll take one more, the 8 of Wands, and then the rest is just like, I see the Wheel of Fortune in there. I see the Magician, the 9 of Pentacles. I don't know if that's the 9 of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that you are being encouraged to do, because it is going to change. It's going to shift for you. Like, energies are going to change in a positive direction for you. Like, this is something that is beneficial for you, really. And I feel like more ways than one. There's something about connectivity. So I don't know if you're going to feel more connected to what you do, more passionate about what you're doing. Could even be like connections formed, some type of connections formed through this assignment, this travel, this job that you're, I feel like you should take it. I really do. The 6 of Swords is like, I do get that there might be something that you have to overcome. Could be a fear, could just be thoughts. See how like this tunnel is kind of crammed with these swords, and it's like, how did they make it through these swords? Like, we don't know how they made it through without hurting themselves. So it's like, this could be a thought that you have that Spirit's trying to like get you out of thinking in a certain manner, a certain way. It might be something to keep you stuck. Like fear sometimes, or oftentimes, is something that paralyzes us. We won't move past it. So with the Emperor's card, I feel like this is going to birth a new you. It's going to birth new things into your life. I definitely feel like it's going to be good for you. You should definitely take this job opportunity up. I'm getting a yes. Like, the outcome is going to be a positive one. An energy, like I said, it might be you build new relationships, new connections, or you have a newfound passion and connectivity to what you're doing. You're overcoming something in your own mind, a limitation here. I feel like you should take it. Most definitely. Definitely. Okay. Should you ask, wait, hold on. What would be the outcome if I asked my crush out on a date? Never be afraid to shoot your shot. Like, you never know. You know what I mean? You just never know. Let's see what your divine team wants you to know. What would be the possible outcome of Alexis asking her crush out on a date? What would be the potential outcome if she were to ask? The Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the King of Wands. Let me pull Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Okay. There is a level of receptivity to, like, you know, the offer, the Ace of Cups. Four of Cups, you may feel like this is some type of like fulfillment for you. Just doing this is fulfilling. I don't feel like it's based off of like yes or no so much. It's based off of, because the Four of Cups in this deck is not giving like that whole woe is me pessimism. It's not giving that in this deck. This is more to me like someone that's pretty content with what's going on around them. So I feel like you asking, it's not going to, regardless of whatever comes out of it, I don't see you being bummed per se. I don't know if it's like just you doing this is fulfilling to you, or something about it is, I don't know, like a part of you knows like, oh, I have to do this, and not have to like a sense of like a chore, but just like you just need to release this energy. It's something about it that I don't know how to explain it. It could feel like, wow, like I'm doing this, like I'm proud of myself, or it's like a level of confidence. I hope I'm explaining this well, because it doesn't feel like pessimistic energy. So the outcome potentially, they might be polite about, I don't know if they're going to say yes per se. There's something about it that kind of feels cliffhanger-ish, or I'll get back to you, or something about it that kind of leaves things open-ended, I want to say. It's not all the way like a no or decline. It might be something that I feel like they're going to be very flattered by it. They might even flirt back, or, you know, smile, give you that energy, that vibe that they're interested too. But I don't see like a yes per se, and I don't really see a no. It's kind of like open-ended. So if I had to give like an example, it's like, oh, really? Like, you want to ask, like, you want to go out with me? Like, okay, well, probably not like the best time for me, honestly, but that's not to say that I wouldn't be open in the future to it. Like something kind of like that. It's a potential of like, I'll get back to you on that, or at least it gives you some type of insight that this person is interested. Because the King of Wands to me is like somebody that's, you know, confident, assertive, kind of flirty. I feel like they're the type that would like to pursue a person first, especially with the Page of Pentacles. To me, that's like extending something, extending an offer to another person. The Nine of Wands is like they don't do anything unless they really feel guided to. So it might be a little bit of like, I would like to be the one to ask someone out. So they're flattered by it, but there's something about this that kind of feels like not a yes and not a no. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. So they're going to take it well, like it's flattering to them. Feel like, again, they'll flirt in some kind of way, like show you in their energy that they're interested in you. But it's kind of like they're not going to say yes and they're not going to say no, per se. I really hope I'm explaining this clearly. I want to clarify this Nine of Wands, though. Let me see. Okay, Two of Pentacles flew out and the Strength card, and this was at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled, but Two of Pentacles and the Strength card flew out. So yeah, this person is the type that likes to be the lead in things. They are the type that likes to approach. They might be traditionally masculine. So although they're flattered by, you know, you asking them out, it's kind of like that's something I feel like they would want to do, but there's going to be some, you know, letting you know that they're interested or they're attracted to you. Okay. All right. So that's your reading. I hope that wasn't confusing to you. Like, please let me know, sis. If you're on here watching, let me know whether or not that made sense to you, whether that resonated. And yeah. Okay. Yes. Let me know about that job situation. I feel like that's going to be good for you. I really do. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next read. So much love to you, sis. Be blessed, and we'll talk soon. Okay, Nadi. Okay, I'm glad it makes sense because I'm just like, I hope I'm explaining this clear and correct. Okay, so Miss Nadi, your timestamp is 12:20, and you want to know where your person, how they feel about you. Okay. How does this person feel about you? I'm debating, do I want to use these cards? Or do I want to use my Raphaelite? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Cards. Because these are more... No, I'm going to stick to these. Well, how are you? Let's get it. Let's tap in. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies and where this person stands with her at this time, as far as where their heart space, their emotional space concerning her and their connection is, that you want her to know, that we have permission to know and to see. Divine Source, Holy Spirit, benevolent ancestors, our angels, thank you. Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Wait, is that the Nine of Wands? Okay, what is IX? IX is 9? Isn't that the Nine of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. You and this person could be kind of in a conflict space between each other right now. You both could be mirroring where you feel kind of like left out in the cold by the other, abandoned, or just not understood by each other right now with the Five of Pentacles energy. The Three of Swords is like this person is in their head about something. Like, I kind of feel this person sometimes feels like, and it's not your fault per se, but sometimes it's like this person doesn't always feel like their feelings are validated. They may feel like you don't understand or you don't see their side of things, that they hurt too, or things bother them too, get under their skin. But these might be things that they're not telling you or expressing to you. And if they are, they're not expressing it in the most emotional way. Like, let's say, for instance, this person feels like it's some type of misunderstanding with communication between the two of you, or like they might be mistaking like your stance for honoring yourself, kind of pulling your energy back maybe towards this person, or kind of creating a boundary that's healthy. They're mistaking it as kind of like this, you're slighting them, you're trying to come at them, you're trying to, I don't know, like, because I'm looking at this Queen of Wands energy, and she's very in her power, very regal, and she's standing on lava, barefoot. Like, who does that? Her throne is made of lava. So it's just like, your energy is very like, don't play with it. Don't really mess with me. And it's not from a place like you're trying to be toxic or manipulative. It's just like you're in your power. Like, you honor yourself. And I feel this person feels like they're taking it the wrong way. The Nine of Wands, I hope this is making sense, but this is giving me a feeling like this person is kind of being pulled by the divine, like their higher self is encouraging them to step out of some type of comfort zone, step out of that place of fear, and maybe tell you the truth of what they really think and what they really feel without the fear of rejecting, or fear of being rejected by you, rejecting themselves, rejecting their own feelings and thoughts, and validating them. Because we're not mind readers really here, right? So they could feel like they're not being understood, or you might kind of be, oh my God, I hope I'm explaining this right. Because it's to me, the energies feel very conflicted. It's like a lot that's not being said, and it's kind of like assumptions being made on both sides about how the other person is moving, what's being said or what's not being said. So there's something with miscommunication, and then the Page of Pentacles is here. So this person understands the value, or they know that what they feel about you is real. They may even see you as like something that they don't fully understand you, but they're willing to understand you. They may feel like you kind of bring them out of their comfort zone when it comes to navigating through their emotions, expressing themselves, like through their something with their conversation, or just expressing their truth, their feelings, their emotions, their thoughts. In a way, it kind of pulls them out of their comfort zone in a place maybe that's a little bit fear-based for them, that encourages them to step out of that fear of being rejected, being abandoned, not being heard. And these could be past, core wounds, core trauma that has nothing to do with you, but you're kind of triggering it. And by you standing in your truth and expressing yourself, it triggers this person in the sense that it kind of encourages them to do the same, but at the same time they might be taking it wrong and mistaking it as like you're trying to like one up them, or you're trying to flex, or you're trying to slight them in some way, when in actuality it's like, no, I'm just being authentic, I'm being honest with myself. And if you feel like this person has been disrespectful towards you, or they're not really giving to this connection in a healthy way that you feel safe with, or you feel like is, healthy and pouring into the connection in a healthy way, you're going to move accordingly to that. And I feel like this person's kind of taking it as like, well, if you're doing that, then that means like you trying to like, flex on me, or you want me to chase you, or whatever the trigger is, right? But really what's happening and what it's really doing is encouraging this person to step out of that place of fear and that comfort zone that keeps them safe from expressing their truth, being vulnerable, being open. Because you got, there's a need for clarity here, something with communication and the miscommunication. So I hope I'm making sense with that. Like, yeah, I hope I explained that clearly, because Lord, child, I be like trying my best. I say this all the time, like it's so real, like reading the energy, like feeling the energy, sensing it is one thing, but trying to verbally like put it, like you have to put it into words, it's not always the easiest. So I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I sound crazy, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let me know. It does? Okay, I'm glad. Thank God it makes sense. Yeah, because sis, I'm just like, wait a minute. What's 2 + 2? It's kind of, it's like reading tarot sometimes is like algebra, really, because you're reading energy. So you could feel it, you could sense it, you can experience it, but then like putting it into words, which words are like the most dense way of expression that there is. So it's, you know how that go. All right, sis. All right, so that was, so far that was the only people that I have on the list. So if anybody's interested, the list is still open. If not, then that will conclude it. So let me just make sure that I don't have any submissions or anything that I don't know about. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, sis. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think that's gonna conclude the reads for tonight. So I appreciate y'all. Be blessed. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your evening, wherever you are. And I'll catch you guys in the next